bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game. Your words don't sound like your own. You're trapped in the toxic created by this world. That is who you are. No standards will say our life must begin sometime to wake up. Gravity keeps us on the ground. That is bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If I lose my wings, I don't need a new world under you. Can't feel a thing, we already know the smell of the game. Remember you are blazing, still your heart is blazing. If the world made you, I don't need a new world under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game. What am I? What am I? What am I?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. But they found beauty in the lives of beasts and couldn't lie to themselves about it.
I'm just a small part of the world, but no one can break me. Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world under you. My time is my word. Your words will never let me disappear. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world under you. We already know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the game. over time, most things fade away. Isn't that right? All of the memories dissolve before the sunshine, the breeze song go by. No matter how big it is, its time will come. It will be reborn as something nothing for granted. If you don't seize the chance, it's over for you. Life never goes the way you want, that's how it is. No matter what happens, face it all head on. World flies like a tiger, walk in the park, play the hero till I die. Fly like an eagle, soar through the sky, be free till you die.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's week 3 of Baddy Gear. Last week of the regular season, I'm Thrifty, joined here with Zeticus, and we are here to start off with a veritable banger, Mai Wang versus Cax.
Yo, what's up? I'm here with a time traveler because it's actually week 4.
Week 4, shit.
Yeah,
Damn, I was so good.
almost. Week 3 was pretty good though, but yeah, week 4,
Yeah,
this is it. This is
it.
This is the end of the regular season. Everyone will have played everyone by the end of today.
Playoff dreams on the line.
Oh, there's a lot of them. It's
Do or
so
die.
close. In like,
Yeah.
I think somebody did the numbers and like every rank was like within a game last season, and it's pretty much the same. In every
I ran it
slot
last
this
time,
season.
and it was like every single person was just one win ahead of the next rank, pretty much for almost the entire way down.
Yeah, that's
barring
pretty
a
much
few
what we're
ties.
seeing here too. So
Yeah.
every game gonna matter, as much as possible right now.
Yeah, right now, this is the battle for first seed. Mai Wang undefeated, but Cax 8-1, right on his heels. Him winning this would put him into first place.
Yeah, I mean this is big. This is the difference between like, is your first round against Joe or is it against like, I don't know, me or Jim or at Wong.com or someone like that.
Yeah. No, there's some major implications here. There are, 4 players all very, very closely, 1 to half a game in between here. Right now we have Mai Wang at 9-0, Priestvar and Jesus 9-1, Cax and Jim hot on their heels at 8-1. So,
Getting into it right away
winning
here.
here for Cax could make a very interesting scenario. And some potential tiebreaker fuckery.
I had a chance to talk to Wang before we started today, and we asked him, "Hey Wang, how do you deal with Zato and Eddie?" And he's just like, "Fuck, I don't know." So hey, he knows the matchup as well as any of us.
Well, that seems favorable for Cax then.
Yeah, potentially. But also, I don't know, how do you deal with Baiken's gun and tether and counter? Fuck, I don't know.
Easy. Pot buster.
Oh,
All
true.
day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if only you were here to show us.
If only. Next season, you better believe we're
Okay.
back. Yeah. You heard it
There's
here.
gonna be a
first.
next season?
Oh, shit. Also spoilers.
I don't know.
Yeah. But, man, Cax coming out the gates swinging here.
Yeah, he's looking good. Wang not landing any hits.
Yeah,
Got to do the burst.
forcing out the burst. Immediate counter back. Oh, man, this could be it.
Just-
He's got meter.
I think
He's got
that
meter.
is. Yeah, there's the wall
That's
break.
cooked.
Oh,
Style points.
damn. The stylish finish. Rough first round for Wang there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Classic guilty. But it seems like right now, Cax has Wang on the ropes. Wang definitely not comfortable with how to deal with this Zato Eddie dual threat.
Yeah, just confirming what I thought, that nobody knows how to play against Zato, because nobody in this league has seen Zato pretty much ever.
The only person that does is Priest, and that's because he trains against the Zato.
True. But, Wang looked a little better here. Throws out the
it's so
super.
raw, and it's so blocked.
Yeah, he's going to get punished for that one, although... Oh, he's got the
First
burst,
gonna keep him
though.
alive here, but the reversal.
Oh,
Double
he dropped it,
reversal?
though. And another
that's just-
raw
what are you
super
doing?
that
He's
gets
still blocking.
blocked.
Yeah,
And that should kill.
RC style
Didn't
points
even
there.
need to RC there, but fuck it.
So that was sending a message.
yeah.
He's got
Yeah, the
grip.
message is this is what you should use your beater for. Not just throwing out the super.
Oh man. And a very decisive game win for Cax.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And
Oh no, he's in the corner. It's
yeah, he's not really letting up in the second game
no.
here.
Oh my god.
Well, he's
It's
got
not
no
looking
burst, no
good.
bar, no
No
health.
burst, no bar in the corner. Fights his way out, but
Oh, the RC. Oh,
woo!
okay.
All
Little
right,
cross
he was
up
feeling
there.
himself a little too much there. And,
Maybe.
Wang was ready to fucking call him on it.
Oh no, and the counter though. I mean, that was Wang's chance. Two kind of goofy RCs.
Yeah.
Didn't really get anything.
No, but oh man, Cax just was like going for the mix-up here. Cax just fucking cool as can be though. He's just got this just locked in.
Yeah, just really hasn't ever looked like he was out of control of this game. And
Yeah.
there's the wall
And,
splat.
Oh, this is gonna hurt so bad. It's not gonna kill, but
No, but
we're
Wang now.
actually in perfect right here. That's a perfect.
That's a perfect to end the match.
And just like that, we now have a three-way tie for first at 9-1.
Yeah, with some complicated tiebreakers, I'm sure.
Well, right now there's no clear tiebreaker on that because it's all Cax lost to Priest, right? So it's just
Yeah,
each one-
so it's a
each
big
one beat each
circle.
yep. It's
Oh
the
boy.
classic.
Oh boy.
So you best hope someone else here drops another game. Otherwise,
Yeah, we'll see. I think all three of them have some tough matches coming up tonight.
oh yeah, there's some real chance here. But
Let's
damn,
see.
Cax looking great.
Challenge is showing Cax, Wang, then Priest right now. Looks like Priest had I think maybe one more 2-1 game than the others. And then
It's yeah.
so I put Cax
Yeah,
and Wang
set
above
wins.
in match points, and then
Yeah.
and then Cax would have the tiebreaker there. So if all of them win out, that's going to be Cax first seed, Wang second, and Priest third.
Well, that
But,
could change based off of
Right, there's a lot of
much-
games coming up,
yeah.
and anything
I
could
mean, it also
happen.
depends on how you want to tie it up. Like, I'm not sure how it's doing it, where it's saying how many, like, what your game win percentage is, or if it's,
Yeah.
or like how many just like raw wins, like so like who like 2-1 in their loss, like versus like who's slamming the door for 2-0s. I don't
Yep.
know.
Exactly. It is looking
But-
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, complicated tiebreaker stuff that we love here at the Baddy League.
Oh yeah.
At least
Just
at least we're not gonna have to bust out the pencil and paper and figure out Swiss tiebreakers. We've done it before.
we've done it before, and you know what? I had a lot of fun doing it.
It
There's
actually
something
was kind of
fun-
fun.
There's something fantastic about like this got so crazy that you can't just eyeball it. It's like, nope, we gotta fucking
Yeah,
get down and dirty.
We've seen some really crazy tiebreaker scenarios over the years of Baddy League.
Yeah, I mean
Some-
that's what you
some
get
stuff that
though
just-
when you run leagues for fucking
Right,
over
it's been
15 years now.
Yeah, years of running multiple leagues a year. Like you're gonna see some weird shit happen.
What are we gonna wait? Holy hell. The Baddy League's old enough to drive.
Oh god. Oh no. That means we're old. Like we're real old then.
Yeah,
Because we were pretty young when it started.
yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh, why'd you have to do this to me?
I did it to myself, and I was sure as hell was not just gonna sit here and ruminate on
Oh,
that for the
thanks.
next 50 minutes on my own. So you all can join me with that.
We'll
fun
suffer
one.
with you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
old. We've been doing this for a long time. But somehow we're still able to play fighting games, so we're not that old yet.
Yep, that's true. I mean, what's how old's fucking Daigo? Daigo's like in his 40s and he's still fucking winning Street Fighter tournaments. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
so. If anything, we got a lot of life left in us.
It's true. 10 more seasons.
10 more seasons. You heard it here.
Surely there'll be a Guilty Gear Strive 2. I don't know. I can't even think of a crazy subtitle, but you know how those fighting games get with those subtitles.
Oh, yeah, fucking.
I mean, what the fuck is an excerpt?
That's a great question. If someone knows,
I don't even know.
tell me.
Did you
'Cause
see the
No
leak
clue.
of
No clue.
that early Strive build? It was just called Exerd 3, which
Oh,
would have been
really?
a great name actually.
Yeah, that would have been. I mean, yeah, like this is from the same genre that has games like Under Night in Birth EXECLR.
Yeah.
Or as I would just call it, Uncler.
I think that is what they call it.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it's Yeah, fucking. I don't even remember what the original. The other one was Eunice. I don't remember what the hell it was. For
Yeah,
that,
I don't remember what
fucking
what
Under
that's
Night
good
in
for.
something's
Yeah.
toes. Fuck, I don't know. Oh yeah.
Throwing
Oh
a-
shit, the Nago.
Oh,
Wong
yeah.
coming here. He says it's Joey. I realized we didn't even see. It says Joey making an insane run here.
Yeah,
Literally
he's looking
undefeated
good. He's in
last
like
week.
6th right now.
Yeah, he's in 6. He's been fucking mowing down all challengers that have come at him since last week. And Wong says, you know what? You get the Nago. I don't think you've seen this character. So, get some.
You know, I had a chance to warm up against both of these guys before games today, and I'm not gonna lie, Joey did give me a harder time.
Joey looking really good since like he hit the lab and it's fucking shown. Dude's put in games, he's put in time. This is looking like way more interesting.
Unfortunately,
it's
playing with an
interesting
injury this week. So,
What?
yeah, he's got a blister on his thumb from playing too much.
Are you for real?
Yeah, he's playing on a controller and he's using the D-pad, and it's not going well with his thumb.
The fucking lore.
I know. I told this guy, I was like, this is why everyone has a stick or a hitbox or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, it's a little rough on the thumb,
Like, look at
especially
this
man
pressure.
the D-pad.
Dude's just fucking. I was like, he just managed to like block string Wong across the entire screen. Unfortunately for him, Wong has a really great defensive string. Oh, he
Drop the RC combo though. Joey's got a
I was about to
chance.
say, is like, how fucking poetic would that bit is? Like, he pushes him across the entire screen, drops one final block string, and then Wong just fucking kills him from like 80% health because of full combo Naga with blood. Like,
Oh man,
what?
Joey's got the pressure, man.
Yeah. Oh, he
Look at that.
got
He's
it,
just
dropped it.
holy
again.
shit. Just like twice in that one round, he just took him
Yeah.
wall to wall.
Yeah. Honestly, like, maybe even too patient. Like, Wong has had some phenomenal block strength, but there's got to be, like, you know, he's been having to bide his time here as
There we
Joey
go.
pushes him through, and all of a sudden now he's looking to put, big counter.
Huge Taco Bell moment.
Yeah, fucking, you are now craving Taco Bell.
Kinda.
Oh, no, he got the
Kinda
fucking,
am.
Jesus. Ended.
Yeah, and that's how Nago rolls, though. You know,
Yeah.
one opening and just deletes
Yeah, I
the
guess-
health bar.
Yeah, just fucking, just absolutely just obliterated someone. It turns out this may be where the line was. Albino Joe marching his way up the rankings, claiming one after another. It's like the fucking, he's looking for the #1 headband.
Yeah, this-
Afro Samurai.
This one matters a lot. They're both right next to each other that in rankings.
Yeah, at Wong, one space away. Tied fifth, 6, 7, and 3. Albino Joe 5 and 5, sitting at 7th.
Yeah, and this is probably his most winnable game. I think he's got like Priest coming up later and someone else.
Yeah, I think in terms of like the people ahead of him, yeah, I think this is his most winnable of like the players in the standings higher. But Wong looking to show him that, you know what, you may have been an up and comer, son, but welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah, that swap back to Nago. Oh no!
Oh, he's so
it's over.
fucking good.
Oh, he hits the super and that's it.
Yeah, Wong swapping back over the Nago and saying, "This is what top 8 looks like."
Yeah, that going back to the Nago, definitely the right call there for him. It's been just a completely different player since he went back.
Yeah.
Although I do miss the
Yeah.
Dizzy.
He was starting to look pretty damn good on the Dizzy, but I think especially like in like later like parts of week 2. But yeah, I agree. I think the Nago is just great. It's the one nice thing though is that it's good to have like both those characters in his pocket, right? Being able to flex your character based off of what you expect is a really nice tool to have in that arsenal.
And especially two characters that are just so different.
Yes, yeah. It's not like you're playing like Chip and Milia, where it's like, what flavor of go fast and fucking
Right.
pressure people are you bringing? And it's like, no, we have like slow zone control Dizzy, and you have the one-shot vampire that is Nago.
Yeah, I gotta say Wong's Wong's meter control has been looking a little better this season. I know last season he had the infamous, pop the blood when he didn't want to and just just lose your
flat
health bar.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they've made some changes around that. He's got some different tools for that, but yeah, that's been looking pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna try and keep the schedule as up to date as possible so we can keep an eye on the standings all night.
Yeah, all of a sudden, depending on, the one thing that's really annoying on challenge is it's not very easy to see like who all has the rest of the things going through, because like depending on how some of these matches, like who all is left, there is some potential for some very, very interesting developments in terms of like really just all of top 8, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because like Wong has played 2 more games than Jim, who's at 8-1. But like if Wong has played against like, I don't know, Wang and Priest and Jim hasn't, all of a sudden, I mean, there's a real chance that like Jim could drop 2 and then they're both at 8-3, right?
Yep, exactly.
Obviously that Jim Bone totally in control of his own fate. He still has those 2 games, and I don't expect to see any crazy shakeups on the top 4 really here with where it's looking at, but the potential is exciting.
Yeah, it is, and you're right that it's a little hard to tell. It's not completely accurate when we're looking at the standings, but it's close enough. It's the best we got.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause, yeah, it is maybe a little awkward that like some people have an extra game or or don't right now.
No, but in general, you can have a pretty good feel of how things go. Yeah,
I think the important thing to keep an eye on here is the matches between people who are really close in the standings.
Yes, very much so. I say Albino Joe falling to tied for 7th, 8th with Cruise Master, but he retains, for example, the head-to-head there is in his favor.
Yeah, exactly. So that could end up being very relevant, depending on how these next couple of games go.
If you told me that at the end of this, that like the way this works out, that Albino Joe edges out Cruise Master out of top 8 with the head-to-head tiebreaker at the beginning of the season, I would have looked at you like you're a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, I don't think I would have believed it. Although there's also a very real possibility both of them just make it.
Yes, that is very true. I think there's a very, very real chance that both of them are live and make top 8 at this point. Based off of where the rest of the players and where the standings are looking. Now, matchups might have something to say about that, but, I'm looking at some of the matches, and I know for sure, like, Albino Joe still needs to play My Wang and Priest of RNGesus.
Right, yeah, that's going to be a little rougher for him, whereas Cruz has matches with me and Galnir, which are more winnable, I would say.
Yeah. Joey also does have a matchup with... I think he also has a matchup with Ocean Breeze, which is a very intense one. Like, that's a very, very exciting one. Breeze right behind. 1 game difference. Isn't it 4-7? So like, could be his way to find his way into top 8.
Right. We have 3 people just outside of top 8 right now who are all at 4 wins. Like, there's a real chance if any one of those guys picks up like 2 wins tonight, that could squeeze them into top 8.
Yeah, realistically, we only have one. Like, in terms of like being live for top 8, every single player in the tournament, there's only one player I think who's not live for top 8 at this point.
Yep.
Now, finding the path for some of the path for some of these people is a lot easier than others, right? But
yeah, I think most people could.
Is a guaranteed lock, so I think we have 5 of 8 slots tied up. You are almost assuredly a lock at 7-3. I'd be extremely surprised if you do not find a win in your next 4 matches or 3 matches.
3, yeah.
3, yeah. So, oh, that's right. It's how many? it's all messed up. The fact that there's the Chris he dropped. Always he's throwing my numbers off, but yeah.
So we got Wong versus Wang getting started here, and just like
Yeah.
we were talking about, you know, he's still got the dizzy, and Wong, I'm thinking that's better in this matchup.
I like the idea of playing the dizzy here. We'll see how it goes, but like conceptually, I think that like it makes sense to me, right?
Yeah, I get the idea, for sure. He just needs to get it started, and then, you know, the idea is he just zones Wang out. But also, Wang's really good on that reaction pistol shot.
Yeah, I was say he's gonna have to watch out. We all know Wang is a very, very big fan of that reaction pistol.
Yeah, I would be a little scared to zone against him.
I was say that one was long enough that Wong was able to send out the projectile. It gets countered, and then he was able to block the backfire, which was kind of wild. But oh my god, yeah, this is a lot of damage.
Not quite gonna do it, but
No,
damn,
but
it's close.
It is very close here, and then Wang gets the 50-50.
Okay, no perfect at least. That's something. And there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get the idea with the dizzy. I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think it's against Wang. I don't think so.
I think it's got to be the Nago.
No,
we're just running it straight back.
Okay. I respect that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. He feels better about it, so.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it was gonna be a tough matchup.
Yeah.
Able to get out of the corner, but has to burst to stay out. And there we go. There, just like we were talking about. As soon as he throws out a projectile, there's Wang with the gun. He's had so much practice just throwing that out as soon as you start anything. Like
yeah, he's
always ready for it.
He's so comfortable with that move.
Yeah, if you're gonna do projectiles, you gotta throw out projectiles from the air if you got them.
Yeah, and you have to just be ready for Wang to do exactly that. A good grab, gonna flip the table here, and all of a sudden now momentum in Wong's favor.
Getting the burst out. Wang just up in his face again. Not looking great for Wong.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's grabbed.
That was so good.
Into the dust. Damn, that was a fast one. 2 minutes.
Yeah. And just like that. That was fucking fast.
That was so fast. There was a second where I was like, wait, was that the first match? No, that was 2.
No.
That was
that was good old fashioned guilty gear.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. We're it was a little strange we had a couple slower matches, but yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here for 4 rounds in 2 minutes.
That is how this game can go, though, man. like the momentum, like games can just end so fucking fast in Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I mean, it is really a momentum game. You know, you get in the corner and sometimes you just don't leave for the rest of the round.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like, looking at the schedule, that is Wong's second to last game. He has one more match against Priest of RNG. So he is very likely going to be ending. He is most likely going to be ending the night at 8-5.
Not bad, honestly.
Not bad.
Pretty solid record.
Locked for well over locked for top 8 at this point. You're locked for I think it's 7 wins is a lock. 8 wins is a guarantee. I think 7 wins can have a bubble. It depends on how the matchups all line up.
Yep. So he's looking at potentially one of the, like a mid top 8 finish.
Yeah, he's probably looking at something in the 5-6 range.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, which is great. That's a great place to be in top 8.
I think he's guaranteed 5th at best. Just looking at this.
Well, that's assuming he loses. If he wins, there's no.
Oh, that's true. It's another game. Okay.
Yeah.
Not over.
No, not over. He is definitely unfavored. He plays against Priest, but
Chai, you are potentially live for top 8 if you win a couple.
yeah.
So it's not over.
Yeah, no, it is definitely not over. However, if you, like you said, if you're trying to avoid being the worst, then yes, this is a very important one for not being the worst because AJ0 is currently in last place. He is 2 points behind. Winning one against you would put him only a single game behind. Close that gap.
He's got Jim, Caxa, and HAS coming up tonight, so
Yep.
tough schedule.
Yeah, he's got a very tough schedule coming through here. But he has control of his own fate. He's a man that can make his own destiny. He rattles off 3 wins here, and he punches his ticket to top 8 most likely. Where he could live on in Baddy gear, eternal glory.
And that's really what we're all here for. You know, I think we're all probably just going to be remembered for how well we did in Baddy gear.
I agree.
More so than probably anything else.
The only thing you might be remembered for more is some other glory or lack thereof in other Baddy leagues.
True. Yeah, it comes up in all sorts of places, like one random question in Baddy Jeopardy during the Charity League.
Yeah.
Where you get to relive that eternal glory for about 30 seconds.
In front of 50 people watching, though.
Yeah, for 200 points.
And they'll remember it for 30 seconds.
For 200 points that don't matter at all.
Hey, man. Whose line is it anyways? None of those points matter, and that show is fantastic.
That is a good point. Yeah, I guess those points really did matter, didn't they?
No, they sure never did. Game Changer? Points. Oh, points do matter in Game Changer.
Sometimes they got something for you.
Sometimes they do have stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes they got like a fruit basket or something for winning.
Yeah.
Someone got a Roomba once. That was cool.
I wish we had enough funds to like give people shit for Baddy gear. That'd be sick.
We were sponsored once. There was T2 Slade won a league, and he got what did he get? I think he got like a $10 Subway gift card, and he ordered Subway with it, and then somebody had like spent money off the gift card already. So I think like he said like a roommate or something had just like saw it and just used it, so there was about 50 cents left on it. So hey,
absolutely fucking crushing.
Yeah, hey, never say you don't win something from these leagues. Sometimes he got a bottle of water too. I think that was one of the seasons we were sponsored by water.
Yeah, I remember our great commissioner AJ0 got a box of salt once.
Oh yeah, that was in my garage for like 2 years.
Did you actually like just use it on your driveway or something?
No, I think we just threw it out. I think eventually we're like, why do we still have this?
Yeah, it's literally just a fucking cardboard box full of Morton's kosher salt.
Yeah, like, and a big one too. Like that shit was heavy.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever held that much salt before.
I was gonna say, salt definitely falls into the category of thing you don't think is heavy because you never hold a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's like books. You don't think of books as heavy until
until you're moving a box of them. You're like, what
until
the fuck?
you pack that, like you're packing to move and you haven't moved in a while, and then you fill up the whole moving box full of books and you lift it and you go, oh god, what have I done?
Yep.
This thing weighs like 60 pounds.
You're like, damn, using my tablet to read books is looking a lot better right now.
Yeah, dude. Tablet's so much lighter than book.
True. All right, who we got coming up next here? Oh,
we got
the match we were just talking about.
The titular match. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. AJS here. Playoffs dreams are dead, but bragging rights and the chance to play spoiler.
Yeah, that's always fun.
And also, improve your overall rank. Very much all alive. As Chai is one of his compatriots on the outside, looking at the inside through the window of that beautiful, beautiful top 8, warm fire, fight sticks, everything like that.
Yeah, it does look. I wish in the lobby you could like go outside and we could just have the people not in the top 8 looking in through the window.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're all looking longingly, wishing
Yeah.
they could be there, but instead they have to be out there.
Someone get on that. Get everyone's little lobby avatar and
Yeah.
hit us with that
Yeah,
Photoshop.
here's the chance. AJS Zero playing the gatekeeper can hold down Shy and keep him with him, saying, no, you're stuck out here with me.
He's off to a good start already.
Yeah.
Just blocking everything. Is that the classic run up and burst? I don't know about that one.
Mental warfare.
Yeah, seen a lot of this league. Still not sure what that's about. Oh shit, the dragon install. Yo, I respect it. Didn't land anything with it, but it does look cool.
It does look very cool, but the grab gonna be enough. AJS picking up the first one. 3 to go for him.
Yeah, unfortunately you're almost dead by the time you can do that, so as cool as it looks, you don't get to see it for long.
Yeah,
AJ's just getting in over every projectile here.
AJS finding no difficulty finding his way in. He's just riding yo-yos right on in.
There's a good burst, like the frame that TP came out immediately bursted it to stay on the offensive.
Yeah, fucking dude was quick.
Yep.
Looking very comfortable here.
Chai gonna have to burst just to stay alive, and this does not matter though. Oh, maybe it
triple
does.
Super. It's true.
Oh, he's getting damage. And the one yeah. There's the problem. He was at about 2 life left.
A little bit of life there at the end there. So, you know,
a little bit.
It inspires hope. Potentially he can take this to 3 at the very least.
Yeah, we could have a game here. Oh no, he does the straight up DP and just gets beat up for it.
Yeah. No, there's that little bit of breath that he found taken from his lungs with that last loss. AJ Zero looking to march through. Oh, burst, RC burst.
Okay. Yeah, AJ is just keeping him in that corner all the time, like the entire round, really.
Yeah, just continuing to just bury him in pressure.
Oh man.
Yeah, Chai just seemingly cannot find a window for when it is his turn to press buttons. Yeah, every once in a while finds a small window, but then AGS quickly coming back to punish.
Just keeping him in the corner from like half the screen away.
I was say,
the Bridget
brutal.
special, yeah. Doesn't even really have to get up in his face to do it.
And then he does the RC to extend, finds the window. There's the super.
Oh, a useful RC.
Says, no, I'm not done with you yet. I'm gonna come in here and finish you once more.
Okay, actually sick looking RC. That actually looked practiced.
Oh yeah. And AGS saying, Chai, we're not making top 8 together. You're stuck down here with me.
Alright, we're gonna update that match too.
Yeah. And unfortunately for Chai now, he has to go against Cax and Jimbo to follow that up.
Ooh, that's a rough week.
I would say top 8 Dream's dead, but still has a job to perform. So, you know.
Hey,
still stretch here.
Still could steal a win and shake up the top 8 a little bit.
That is true, yeah. He could definitely. He is now in the position of AJ here. He has the position to play spoiler here. Plus, one of these elite players tries to treat him as a pinata.
Surely that would never happen in a Baddy League.
Oh, no, never, ever.
No.
Not in a Baddy League?
No.
I wouldn't believe it for a second.
Surely no one would just troll all of their matches and end up losing a bunch and potentially not making top 8.
No, I can't imagine what kind of fool would do that.
What kind of fool would just random characters for 2 weeks?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden realize that you flubbed critical matches, and all of a sudden your entire season's on the line.
Couldn't be me. Well, Tim,
Yeah.
who's coming up next? Oh, Chai actually running it back. We got the. Oh, he's really. It's 3 Chai games in a row. Damn, who made this schedule? I gotta say, I love
there
that
you go.
Sad
Jackson.
Swift emote. That may be our new best emote.
It's really good.
And it's always relevant.
It's a really, really good one. I'm quite happy with it. It's very, very funny. That was from Swain B1 Hot Ones, right? That was from
Yeah.
Baddy Hot Ones.
Yeah, that was a clip of him after. I think it was after like the 8th or the 9th sauce or something, where he's just like, "What am I doing with my life?"
Yeah, how did I get here? What
Right.
did I do?
And the
up
realization that
in
it
this
still wasn't
scenario?
even over.
Yep.
In fact, it was gonna get worse. Yeah, that was.
I was really surprised when we found out that like the eighth sauce was so much hotter than the ninth and 10th though. They
Yeah, it
they
turns
punked
out the
us.
numbers are just kind of like they're sort of made up. You know, kind of going back to what we were talking about numbers being made up.
Oh yeah.
The Scoville scale also kind of just made up too.
Turns out people could like the hot sauces can just numbers. And then, until the lab actually validates it. Ugh, the giant emote.
I do love the
So
giant.
good. It's so good.
Just
Continually
sometimes you're
brings me
just
joy.
really, really feeling Swain B1 Sad Swift.
Yeah.
And
I'm
anything's-
excited to see it happen again. See if he can. How many hot ones do you think Swift will handle until he just like dies from peppers?
I think at some point you
I
might
assume
just
that's what
become immune
happens.
to it.
You think he'll become immune before he just dies from them?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the race, right?
Yeah.
Probably by like 10 or so. Like if it hasn't
10?
killed
Yeah.
you, you're probably just like you just don't even feel it anymore.
Immune to heat.
Yeah. You're just like, oh, whatever. Last stab. Who cares?
The real threat's the bomb.
Yeah,
The
I didn't even
bomb
like
is-
smelling that one.
It tasted better than I expected, but it was by far the hottest of the sauces.
Yeah, I just ate a few of the middle ones for fun, and like that shit was actually
Oh,
good.
some of them were super tasty.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them were delicious, like excellent sauces. But
Yeah, I bought some of that stuff because it's like I guess like $10 for like an
yeah,
individual
it's not bad for like a bottle of it. And
Yeah.
it goes a pretty good way.
Yeah, that queso.
Oh, the queso one,
Oh,
yeah, the sin
yeah.
queso, yeah. Queso sin queso. I liked the that bourbon,
Yeah.
the maple bourbon one.
Yep, those two were the best by far.
Yeah, that was so good.
A good mix of like they were hot, but they weren't like like gonna ruin your day hot.
Yeah, they're hot enough that like you definitely feel it, but like depending on your tolerance, like if you eat one, it's not gonna ruin your day.
Yeah, I
If
could
you have
get
a
an
good
order
tolerance,
of
you
those.
could eat like a six. No, you could eat a 6 stack and
Yeah.
have a good time.
Yeah, and it'd be spicy, but I'd be like, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd go out and order those and like for an enjoyable meal, not like a when you go
Yeah.
out and order wings for like a I want to fuck up my afternoon kind of meal.
Yeah, where you're like, if I'm not like in a fucking low grade coma from eating the wings of, I don't know, 14 chickens, like,
Yeah. Yeah, those ones that are on the menu where it's like, you probably shouldn't get this. Like, your friends are going to be carrying you out. Or your whole crew is going to be going to the bathroom to wash your hands and eyes out.
oh god, yeah,
Yeah.
because everyone, yeah, fucking the triple six wings at Swallies, and
Yeah, rest in peace, Smallies.
everyone but the most hardened people, just absolutely, ruined. Oh, Cash
got
the grab round one here. Wait, is he doing?
Is he doing RNG
random
pot?
input pot?
I think so.
He did say he might do that.
I think he is. Because he threw out like 3 grabs in a row to start, so yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. And the DC. Potentially. Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Oh
That could've been
no!
lost.
Oh. Try DC.
Guy has left the room. Intimidation. Mental
Yeah.
warfare.
He saw the 3 grabs in a row from Pot and was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Actually, AJ's making a good point. He's resetting for a better RNG seed.
Oh,
That-
that's fair. Yeah,
that
if you
makes
know it's
sense.
RNG pot, yeah, you can go ahead and you can manipulate the seed, and then therefore you can get the pot that's gonna be super punishable, and you know exactly what's coming.
Yeah, we were
And-
dealing with a really grab-heavy seed there, and that probably wasn't good for his game plan.
Yeah. That tracks. That makes sense. This is what I understand for speedrunning. Resetting for seed is essential.
Yeah, I don't understand how to play against Pot, but I understand, like, speedrun tactics and RNG
Yeah.
manipulation.
I also don't understand how to play against pot. That's why I play him.
Yeah, fair. Chat, what are you doing up there?
Seed manipulation. I look over at Twitch chat and I see, quote, I'd rather butt chug a dick, just saying, from Albino Show. And that sentence just
What is going on in this Twitch
it
chat?
really makes for some questions.
I don't even know what's going on in this chat.
Yeah, sure.
I just saw a bunch of sad Swift, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's good. That's what they should be doing.
That's what they should be doing.
Yeah, just
Like,
in
wait,
general.
this makes sense. This is par for the course.
Yeah.
This is what I
Subscribe and
expect. Check the
spam
opponent's-
emotes. Check those primes.
Yep.
Oh, this might
This is kind of sus. This is not good.
we might be a little fucked.
Did someone turn off Chai's internet? Wait, did random pot DDoS Chai?
Oh my god.
It's like infinite typewriting monkeys, except for this one, like accidentally opened up the terminal window, hacked a couple things. DDoS Chai. They really just fucking went crazy with the
Possible it's
RNG.
Steam servers. We do play on Tuesday nights. Statistically the worst time to be playing a game on Steam.
Yeah, that is true.
Alright, he's gonna try just restarting the whole game. It's probably the 15 times where it pops up connecting to server. Yeah, you probably just missed one while he's loading.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's been so bad. I feel like it's worse this season than it was
I think it's worse for you, because hearing you talk about it, I was like, I do not go that far here. We're gonna cut to a live look at what Chai is seeing right now on stream. This is the Chai cam
I can.
communicating with server. Oh shit!
Yeah.
There it is again.
It's weird for me. Compared to last season, it always goes through. So I guess the overall the connection rate's better. I've never not had it connect eventually, but it does for whatever reason just spam it. Like you were saying, actually 15 times before it does it. It's
Yeah, I get it a few times, but not that many usually. It's still a little annoying, but it's not it's kind of normal
yeah.
amounts of loading. Whereas when the game came out, it was it was
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's definitely funny because it is a better experience and it's faster than it was when the game came out. it's just really funny that it does it so many times so much faster, right? It's like when the game came out, it would, you know, like chug.
Yeah,
along.
it
This
was
is
like multiple connections, and each one, you know, was
Yeah.
backed up from people. Okay. Oh no.
checking opponent's connection.
Oh no. I thought we were good. This is weird because it's just like he just like can't get into it. Here, all right.
Oh, dude, did Shy not know? Does he not have his real ID?
Oh no.
He's not allowed to
Oh
fly.
no, not even in Guilty Gear.
Yeah, not even in Guilty Gear. You gotta have a real ID or a passport. Did he bring his passport?
All right, let's do a little test. I'm gonna hop up. Let's just hop in a game real fast and see if it's the connection between you two or what's up. Okay, he's doing a restart. We are going to. We'll try and play this game later if possible. But if not, these two can settle it off stream or something. Swift, you want to play me right now?
Fuck
Yeah,
the schedule.
Fuck it, I'm down. I'll play right now. Commentate my own game. I don't give a shit.
Ooh, yeah, fuck it. Fuck the schedule. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, Chai does have the next game too.
Yeah, Chai also has the next game against Jim in 5 minutes. So
Yeah, fuck it. All right, hop in. Let's do it. We'll do it live. All right. Tim, who do you think we got favored in this match?
I think that you are heavily favored.
Yeah, I got the download. I watched his earlier game.
Yeah, so you
War
got
the
the
Yo-Yo
spectator. You
Attack.
got to see what he is bringing this week. The standings say you're heavily favored, and the standings don't lie. So
That's true. I've actually heard that the higher seed will always win.
higher seed always wins. It's why like brackets are the lamest tournament format ever.
Yeah.
1 seed always wins.
Yeah, 16 seed would never beat a 1 seed.
Yeah, 16 seed never beats a 1 seed. It's like really dumb. We could have really shortcutted all these rounds. March Madness, dumb. 1 seed wins. Last tournament, 4 number 1 seeds made it to the top 4. Guess who won? It's a 1 seed.
Oh my god, he's using my color. Huge
Beatings are accurate.
disrespect.
He stole your color. Disrespect here. It's okay though. He's never blocked a record. He never fucking will. But
Yeah,
he
how many
can't block
Rekkas in a
heroes
row do you think
either,
I could
so,
do here?
You know, neither of you paid $60 to block, so I guess whoever fucking makes first contact with longer combos is gonna win. And that looks like it's him.
Oh god.
He is fucking railing you.
I am actually
Well, yeah,
getting
just
railed.
straight ass. He just pushed his ass so hard into
Damn.
you, you flew through the wall.
Oh my god, I made him burst.
You made him burst, but your ass
Fuck.
is grass, sir.
Oh no.
He's got you on the ropes.
It's not looking good.
No. It's very weird commentating on this thing where it's like, oh, the Rekka incoming. He doesn't know how to get out of the Rekka, and now he goes into the blender. This is what we call
And we
Vitamix.
Rekka for days.
Yeah, we Vitamixed him. You guys remember that YouTube series, Does It Blend? AJS Zero does blend.
Damn, I haven't thought about that in actual year. Like maybe 10 years. Tim with a oh god, we're not beating the old allegations here.
I'm just sabotaging you. Like, actually sabotaging you.
Me, I just won the game. I just won that round.
That's true. I should probably try harder, but this is way funny. And,
All right. Oh my
Rekka
god,
gets-
an interrupted
He's out.
Rekka. Only 4 hits there.
Only 4 hits.
And gun into gun. Into
Videos are
gun.
better than guns. That's just basic fucking anime logic right there. But melee gun beats yo-yos for sure. Nothing new there. Zed still has the burst up. AJS not looking good here. This combo could be it. Zed drops it though because he goes into the Rekka. His old habits dying hard, but the gun slaps AJS in the ass. Sneak attack here, looking to finish it off. Yo-Yo's coming out. And we got a lot of jump. We got a lot of spacing. He's looking to go.
Oh
in.
my God, the
He
grab.
gets counter grab. Gets some. Has to burst to safety. And all of a sudden, AJS looking to snake this back. But no, never mind.
The classic gun into gun picking that one up.
Gun does, in fact, true combo into gun.
Kinda.
I'm doing a scream that would make AJ0 proud.
I've heard him do that
right.
scream. I should mod in just his scream.
Right now.
Yeah.
From his rage of dropping that match that was so fucking winnable. And it's coming out though. He had you on the ropes there. But Zed puts him back in the corner here. I feel really weird with this. The fact that you can hear everything I'm saying and AJ probably can't, or is hearing it like 5 seconds afterwards.
Yeah, true.
It's like, I'm like, because of that, I'm like inclined to like shit talk you more because you understand. You hear me right away.
You know, maybe slightly unknown fact. I actually like do most of my games while I'm streaming, so I'm pretty used to hearing commentary while I play. Cause I'm almost always streaming and playing.
While you're playing.
Yeah, I'm not used to commenting my own match.
So what happened there?
Yo-yos. Yeah, I got hit by yo-yos.
That makes sense. That tracks.
Here we go. The Rekka again forces
Rekka
out the burst.
The burst. Gun. Whoa! What the?
I don't even know what that was. That was a new one. Oh, jumps over him, gets the wall splat. And what about a slide in here? Nope. That's not going to work either. Trade gun into gun. Second shot didn't hit, so no more guns.
But melee gun does confirm. Zed forced the burst here. Wants to say, I want to make sure I can wrap that up. Actually huge for AJ0 because Zed will not have that burst right away if this does go to a game 3, and it's looking very likely. But a nice block string counter here. Kick out the Taco Bell.
Little kick.
Counter.
And speaking of going to 3, we are.
Yeah.
Well, gun into gun into gun into gun into jump in. Oh, we grabbed.
The problem is that you're announcing all of your moves, so like a bad anime character, and so he knows what you're gonna do ahead of time.
True.
And now he's just countering. Like
slide action. Ooh, he bursts.
And counter here. Oh, this is big.
Oh, the grab.
The grab's going to do it one
Actually
combo away. He's got it.
Ooh. Okay, we're going to 3.
And that forces game 3 of this match.
All right, I'm going to have to lock it in a little bit.
Also, Zed's playoff seeding on the lines here. AJS0 looking to continue to play spoil sport to everyone throughout the night. With nothing on the line except for his own glory and ruining someone else's day, he has found new energy. He continues his momentum here as he has got Zed on the ropes. Damage coming through. Zed getting very, very low. He has that burst available. Finds himself in the corner. AJ0 finds the combo. Burst coming out, though. Gonna go ahead and send himself on the fast track into that yo-yo. And Swift finding another. 1 game away from stealing an upset and putting him in the rest of the 4-win gang. Finding out how to get out of this Rekka. He's looking very, very comfortable in this all of a sudden now. And Zed finding himself in a very, very rough position on the corner. The yo-yo's coming through. And AJS0 just looking to get all this revenge for all of his humiliation in Baddy Ball Z. Final flash. Doesn't have it here. There is no Vegeta to save Zed, but Zed gonna have the return here. Still showing signs of life. Rekka coming in, and ZJS does not block those. Here comes the paint. Lots of damage. Gets a beautiful mix-up over the head. And now we're in neutral. Full hops neutral. This is anyone's game. And AJS finds it, but he drops it.
Fuck.
But he finds it again.
Fuck.
And that's it.
Rip.
Like we said, AJS with nothing on the line but his own glory and ruining other people's day, has found new life and marches on to a second win of the night.
Well, that fucked up my seating. Alright, let's see if I can hop back into spectate here.
Dude,
There we
if AJ Zero goes 3 for 3 tonight on upsetting, like just like he beats you, then he beats Cax, like
You know, anything's possible. Alright. Let's see if we can get the Tri vs Cax game in now. Good thing about Guilty Gear is we can make up matches pretty quickly.
yeah, no, it's the very like the games in general go really quick, makes it really easy. Every time you get a 2-minute match, you know, it gives us plenty of time to, you know, get right back on schedule.
Alright. We're gonna get these two in here.
And,
Hopefully this
yeah.
is working now.
all right, are we doing caster swap, or are we just casting this one ahead of time? Because like we're technically okay. Oh, because we are half a game behind right now. Okay.
Yeah, this is the game that didn't get finished. We're gonna see if they can play now. Chai was able to restart, update things. He got a game online and said it worked fine. So
yeah, if we knock this one out, and then we can go do Jimbo versus Chai at 8 here.
yeah, maybe we can speed through 2 more games. We can just run them back to back here. So
Yeah.
Chai, if you want to just hop in
that's
here.
a swap. Like it makes it easy. Swap at 8. So. All right. Let's find out. Does it work?
Okay.
All right. Is Cax doing
Off to a good
random button
start.
Potemkin? It looks random. Oh, maybe not actually.
Yeah, no,
That
this looks real.
intentional.
Yeah,
That's
this looks
very
real. They're jumping all over here.
Okay, nope. He's back to random. What?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's
Bad
throwing
seed?
out low kicks from.
Yeah.
Oh no! He tried the pot buster.
Heavily pot buster right to the skies.
Does not work when they're on the ground under you. Okay. Hey, and
Okay.
Chai takes the first round.
Yeah. If Cax does this and drops the match, like, imagine committing to the bit so hard that you're willing to throw your seating.
I can respect that.
That's kind of like, yeah, that's fair. I respect
Yeah.
that. But damn, like that's
I mean,
crazy.
does the seeding in the top 2 or 3 really matter that much? Maybe,
Maybe.
but also maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it really depends on how you feel about like 1, 2, and 3, like how you feel about your matchups. If you think you can legitimately like, if there's like one person you're like super afraid of, like if you're really afraid of like 3, then like of like 1, then maybe like there's a pretty big difference between 2 and 3. But like if you think you could legitimately like you're like I could take a game out of everyone, there's not that big of a difference here. And
One hit away for both of them.
dude, I love that. Runs up with the charge slide, just stops and just little hand slap.
Just a little,
like,
little pop.
check yourself. Yeah,
Yep.
little check yourself.
So we're going around 3 here. I don't know if this is random or not.
I have no idea. Some
It
of
kind of looks
way-
like it is.
Like it seems like it's kind of going like half and half back. Like 'cause some of it looks so intentional, and then some of it just like he's just throwing shit out.
Right, that looked super intentional, but just like
Yeah.
throwing out a bunch of kicks, you know, a full screen away.
Yeah. The double jump approach in.
Okay. That was
really
good.
good.
Yeah, that was good timing.
Oh, he could have fucking cooked him there.
Oh! Huge burst to counter the RC, and the super comes out. Chai takes it. Wow.
It was a weird one.
All right, we're running
And
it
we're
straight
back
back. So we are a little behind. Not that it's a big deal with how fast most of these matches go. You know, if we got to fit an extra match, no big deal.
Yeah, we'll be able to. At some point, we'll be able to find a small window to get everything back in.
Right.
But
Yeah, we'll just keep running the matches in order as they are on the schedule. Just, you know, we'll run them back to back until we're caught up. Shouldn't take long.
no, not at all. I think it'll go probably pretty smoothly. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. I have no idea on the pot.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Okay, well, okay.
Okay.
You know, every
Yeah,
time I say, "Damn, that looked like a sick combo," yeah, then he RCs at full screen, and oh no,
Connection.
oh no,
Oh, we're back.
We're back?
We're still in. Chai buffered a super during the connection error.
the longest super input.
Yeah. All
He's
fucking
hitting him with
185
Yahoo.
frames of it. Talk about a startup time. I feel when your startup time's measured in seconds and not frames for an attack.
That's gonna
Fucking
look real
yikes.
weird on the dust loop.
Yeah.
Okay. Try getting the pressure, getting him in the corner. I can't tell.
I can't tell, but he definitely committed to it. Which has some very interesting implications for a lot of things here if he does end up losing. But oh, that was definitely random stuff there.
What do you think's the best character to have just random inputs? Like, what character do you think would go the farthest?
That's a great question.
I mean, it might just be Pot, but also, like, it could be Slayer. Or it
Slayer's
could just be,
pretty
like,
good.
Soul.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
I guess it depends on like what you're saying, like on like how random the inputs are. Like, are you just like hitting buttons and mashing the stick? Or are you just like, or like what? Right? I think
Yeah.
that could definitely.
true, yeah, do you
dictate a
need
little
some
bit.
direction inputs
Like,
for your
or is
character
it
a
like,
little more?
or is it just you mash? Like, is it you mashing? Is it actually just something like just like fucking just spamming all the buttons all the time?
Yeah, or is it like random inputs? Like it knows like here's 15 different moves. Just do them in random orders.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that could be a lot better, especially for characters that have a lot more like directional input kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You have to, something like Slayer, where like you need to be hitting those quarter circle, you know, normals.
That's an interesting thought though, because yeah, there's definitely like depending on like which way you want to draw it up, there's definitely certain characters that are like way better than others, right?
Yeah.
For
I mean,
that.
we saw him throw out like supers and stuff, so I can't. Oh my god! Oh, the super
Oh, he
into
hops it.
super.
We are. Oh, big counter. Where's the
Huge
grab?
counter. Oh, my
he's
god.
Oh, fucking what?
God, I love the approach with the Yahoo.
Yeah,
I guess
dude.
you're probably not hearing the Mario sound effect on that one.
No, I hear Mega Fistu. Is it
Yeah.
Yahoo for it?
Yeah,
That's
it
excellent.
is.
That's very funny. That's a really good approach sound. I like that
It's
quite a
very
bit here.
good.
Uh,
Oh my god, it's so close, but a super again. Yeah, try learning he can just raw super into these random moves, and it just works.
yeah, Raw Super actually approved here. Seems
Yeah,
great.
actually
And
very
here
good.
it is. Everything's on the line now.
Yeah, this is it. Game 3, round 3.
Yep.
Can
All the
Chai
way
beat
to
the
finish
RNG
line.
pot? Oh,
Big
no!
pop buster.
Oh no! It's not looking good. There was a random RC.
Yeah, I would say a random RC canceled the grab. What is all these grabs? Oh,
Oh, he jumps
the
2
one
projectiles.
time you don't want to raw the supers when
Yeah.
he's jumping. This fucking spring-loaded big boy.
He's forced to burst. He's 1 hit away now. Chai just trying to space it out with projectiles, and it's kind of working.
Kind of working. Oh,
Little
the
bit.
RC approach.
Oh!
What? What a schmoove. What a schmoove right there.
So the potentially RNG pot picking this one up. 2-1 though. Very
The
close.
pseudo-random pot.
About as close as it could get, I think.
Yeah. No, that was
And you know
that was
what?
a weird one.
That one game that Chai picked up though could matter. That could be relevant in this first, second, third tiebreaker though.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, well, we're gonna get moving. We
yeah,
are slightly
at
behind.
this point.
Yeah, we're gonna do a caster swap. Like I said, we're just gonna keep going down the schedule, so we're gonna come back with Chai versus Jim Bone as soon as we get this caster swap done. So stay tuned. Be back in just a minute.
Alright, swap done. This is atwalmart.com, and I have Ocean Breeze.
Hello, everybody.
We had a different match than we were supposed to cast, but that's alright. We had Jim Bone versus Chai. I'm ready.
I am ready too. I am
I
ready to
remember.
watch Jim expertly pick apart yet another opponent like a serial killer with a frog in a dissection lab.
That's alright. That was not an analogy I was looking for, but we take those, I guess.
I mean, no offense to Chai, but Jim is one of our top 2 players for a reason, right?
Yeah, he's good. So, you know, the main character matchup, though, right here.
True, we do have our main character matchup.
Yeah.
And we are showing why gears are better than people in the long run.
Well, you know,
Can you
like,
explain the lore behind that for me, Cody?
which part?
Why gears are better than people? Is it because they're all Japanese and the Japanese get superpowers? I heard that's why.
But the gears aren't necessarily Japanese, though.
They're not.
No.
But
They're
May's
just-
Japanese.
Well,
I know she's
yeah.
not a gear, but she's got superpowers
Well,
for
yeah.
some reason.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. That's not important.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they're just like, you know, they're like weird, like, bio-android weapon things.
Sure.
You know, they first made them, like, out of, like, animals and stuff, and then they made them out of people.
And then they made them out of people, and then they made them out of, like, concepts like justice and tribute.
Well, no, justice is made out of a person.
Right. But also a virtue.
I mean, sure, I guess. I don't think that was their intention, but maybe we should ask that man for comment, see if he's like.
Shit, we
you-
didn't. That
he's
man
like,
in here.
Did you name Justice, or did she choose that for herself, or like?
Or just like the Statue of Liberty passing by. It was just kind of like, hold on a dick.
Oh,
Ooh!
I wanted that charge dust to land so bad.
Oofta. And Jim showing a dominant performance. No surprise there.
I don't know.
He is warmed up and ready to go.
Yeah.
What's Chai have to do to win this match? Anything? What would be the play here? How do we beat Jim collectively as a group?
How do you beat Jin?
Oh!
that's a good
Well,
start.
we start with those.
Yo, he almost had that.
Oh my god, has he been practicing his aerial dust
I
loops?
think so. I mean, it's like his thing, right? Let me just
That's
charge
true.
dust at
Chai,
you.
yeah, Chai is just the charged dust guy.
Yeah.
But my god, Jim is just the I'm gonna RC you for extra damage guy. And
Yeah,
it is
Jim's just
brutal.
showing you, like, I'm a little bit more practiced on my combos, bro, but he drops it
But he
there
drops
on time.
it! Wow.
Immediate caster curse, you'll love to see it. To be honest.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
and Chai really
missed the
trying there,
toes.
but yeah, didn't watch his toes.
No, but Jim, like, you know, he normally doesn't, like, doesn't really overextend himself. He's not, like, throwing moves out full screen like most of the league, right? So it's,
There's a reason he plays the boring main character, and that's because it's just so consistent and generic fighting game.
That was a good
That was
pickup.
insane.
That was a great pickup. But seeing is you really, it's really on you to open him up, right?
Completely.
Perfect game, though.
Yeah, what a way to end it.
Yeah.
Jim showing up, showing why he's still seated #1, correct? He must be. I think he's undefeated still, isn't he? I'll have to look. Hold on, I'll open up the
Okay.
Discord standings.
But directly up next, you have Jim Bone versus Zed, which we're right on time to just roll straight into.
Excellent. Oh, never mind. Jim is actually 4th at 9-1. Who did he lose to? Does not show.
Isn't there 4th at 9? There's 4 people at 9-1. That's crazy, actually.
Well, yeah, and then Wang is at 10-1 and Cax is at 10-1. So it's them and then everybody else.
All right, let's see if speaking of, you know, trying to open up Jim on offense.
Let's see if Jim knows how to block a Rekka.
Yeah, for real.
Let's see where your fundamentals are at, Jim.
That's definitely what we're going to be seeing here. You know, Elfeld does outrange Soul usually.
Yeah. I mean,
so
I think Zed just needs to play the pokey game. Try and open him up with that, find a vulnerability, and then capitalize. And Jim just needs to get in there and hit his combos.
yeah. Just land the combo forehead, like it's
Yeah,
that
just
easy.
do
right?
it. Yeah. God gave you buttons and a controller for a reason.
And immediately stuff
Oh
the Rekka there with that
Yeah.
very fast 5K that he has for no reason. You know, huge upward angle, hits twice. It's like, I don't know, like 6-7 frames, something like that. It's crazy.
Who gives a shit button?
There
Get
we
past
go.
this.
Okay,
mix.
there we go. Well, you know, he
Ooh.
stopped zoning. Assuming dropped inputs.
Yeah,
he's
and
gonna
nice.
eat a big combo for him. He dead.
Yeah, he's super dead. Yeah. Now Jim finds his way in through the air dash, and unfortunately Zed crumbles once he gets in there.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of sign of life. I think Zed just needs to get a download. He's
Hang on,
capable of
hang
beating
on.
Jim. Oh, maybe he doesn't know how to beat the Rekka.
Just
Who
TP
does?
my guy, please.
He just bursted out finally. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, another out again. Okay. Challenge after the Fafnir. It's good. Oh no, the drop. That's not
Oh no.
counter poke. So good.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
don't
my
think.
god.
No, yeah, that was a little bit too far to catch.
That was. I thought he had it though, and I was about to
Yo,
lose
he's
my mind. Yo, he's so dead though. Oh! I don't think Jim meant to end up on the right side of him.
I think it was fine. I think he just
Oh, I think it was fine. I just don't think he was prepared for it. I think he was mentally ready for the other way and just dropped it.
the back jump instead of a forward jump there, but
Yeah.
okay. Didn't matter in the end.
Game 1 to Jim though.
Yeah.
Zed showing signs of life still.
Yeah, it's just gotta, you know, just gotta shut down the approaches. But
Ooh.
you know, a little bit easier said than done.
Yeah.
You know, Soul's got a few ways in. Wow, what a mash!
Oh my god!
What a
He
mash!
just hit him like 9 times with 5P.
And that's another dead. Saving the burst. That was actually a smart decision to plan against the wall, so he couldn't burst there.
Yeah.
And we blocked those.
Is he blocking? Yeah.
Easy, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
So Cody, that's what you're supposed to do on wake up supers, is block them like that.
Sorry, I'm too busy like running into your face to block. That's all I know how. Oh my god, that
Ooh.
crossed up.
That cross up was so nasty.
I don't even think he was ready for that cross up to land.
Oh my god, and Jim just a dominant final round.
And dies with full burst gauge. Yikes. Well, GG Jim.
Just died so fast that he never even had the chance to hit the button.
Yeah.
Well done, Jim. Yeah, very dominant showing. Showing why he's one of our top 4.
Getting us back on track time-wise too.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, so let's see where we're at in our standings here.
The Jim Bone block is not done though. We have him up against Wang next.
Oh man, that's a really important match here for our top 4 seeding.
Yeah,
One of them's gotta lose.
Yes, that is normally how these things go. I've been told anyways. So.
Well, how do we think that one's gonna go? I mean, the Biken is really spooky. When Wang is like in the on the tempo of his opponent, that Biken is just one of the more horrifying things that we have in our block of people.
I think from Jim's perspective is if he has a way to deal with Tatami, I think he should be okay.
Do you mean Leffen? I don't know if you've seen. Oh my god, why am I playing the game? That was weird. I don't know if you've seen Zed's stream.
I didn't see it.
The mod is currently Leffen.
Why are you still playing the game? Come on.
I don't know. I'm trying not to.
The join.
There it is. Cool. I don't know if you've seen the mod for Zed's stream. Leffen is currently on the bottom of Biken's tatami mat. So whenever she throws out the tatami gaishi, you just see Leffen in his fucking TSM gear standing. It's so fast though. I was like, who the fuck is that? And I think it was Ax who was like, yo, that's Leffen.
Crazy.
I mean, who else does Leffen play? I thought he was a Happy Chaos player.
He's a Happy Chaos, yeah. He at least I know he used to try and like tier slut a bit, but he always went back to Happy Chaos. So
well, clearly that worked out for him because you said there were 4 of them in the Japan Evo Grand Finals.
Yeah, there were. He was there. So.
And he was probably my favorite Happy Chaos to watch too. I thought he plays him pretty interestingly. Everyone else kind of felt like a flowchart while he felt he was actually interacting with his opponents.
I mean, the flowchart must be pretty strong if 3 of them made it, so.
True, very true.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, Wing's coming in, so about 2 more minutes here, but that's alright. But yeah, I think it's going to be, can Jim deal with Leffen? Right? So he has to have something for that, and then I probably lean more towards like Biken's air options compared to Soul. So I think winning those aerial exchanges on Wang's side probably pretty important here.
I think Jim needs needs to make fewer hits into conversions than Wang does, because Wang tends to default to a bit more like simple lower damage combos that he knows he can always hit consistently when follows up with a super, whereas when Jim gets his hands on you, he's hitting you for like 30 to 50% each time consistently.
Yeah, his conversions are some of the strongest that we have for sure, right?
Yeah.
Nearly consistent. We'll see though. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, it should be a good game, I would say.
Yeah, I bet this will go to game 3. That's my assumption right here. And
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see more match.
I'm excited to see it. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna send them, see if they'll.
Get Wang to ready up here.
Yeah.
Get on the sticks, my dude. Let's go.
This arcade cabinet ain't gonna play itself.
All right.
And
By
off we
way,
go.
Jim Bone. Kind of fighting for that, top 1, top 2 slot, more or less.
Yep. That's what it seems to be.
Ooh, default colors for both. Playing the sole bad guy theme. Yeah, good early burst. Totally fair. See,
Wang
there's
starting off with the pressure. There's the dust.
That could be a
Into
lot of
the
damage.
aerial hits.
Okay,
Ooh.
alright, short, fair enough. Yeah, DP, there you go.
Oh.
Into the parry
Reads it.
immediately.
Yeah.
That was a great burst as well.
Oh. Wang showing up, dominating in that first round, showing what just rough aggression can do.
Good mash, good. A good mash the other way.
Ooh! We mash it here, dude.
Okay.
It's like, I'm not gonna be tied down to some big titty samurai. Get out of here.
Why wouldn't you want to?
Man. He's too busy practicing his fundamentals.
Oh, he's dead, right? Let's
God, he did
go.
not see for once. Whoa!
You can see him think about that. He's like, I need a super to kill.
He had to pause to remember the input. I haven't seen this man super once.
Pull it up on his other monitor there.
It's like, shit, I gotta open up Dust Loop real quick.
Oh, yeah. Keeping him on the ground, that's where Soul wants you, to be honest.
Not in these combos, but he
Rare
drops
drop,
it.
though. Hits him again, doesn't matter. That hits, I think.
I think so.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he's dead.
Oh my god, he blocked it all. Holy shit. Wait, that was such a hype. That was so hype.
That is a Wang
Woo.
classic right there. Just let the super rip.
Yeah, dude. Jim taking game 1. Very, very fun matches.
Oh.
Oh. So why did that throw hit, Cody? Did he not just have the throw DLC
Yeah, he's
installed?
probably still in the 5 frames invuln, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, what an air grab. And dead.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
And just gives him a simple punch. No cool super this time.
Not needed, so. Gotta be seeing the vision. Doing Bandit Bringer again. The 5K stuffing. And just staying away from them.
Yeah, it's staying far away from Jim, doing his best to keep him over there. I think so.
Good block, good mash.
Oh!
I didn't know that was negative.
Well played defense by Jim there, turning it around on him.
Holy. Let's go. Yeah, Jim's definitely looking like he's got some biking experience. Maybe not even against Wang necessarily.
Yeah.
What a bait!
Oh, wow.
Oh!
Wait. Oh! Nice super reversal.
Good throw.
Ties
throw,
him.
That was
Gotta
the
win this
weirdest
exchange here, the
trajectory I've ever
RC,
seen.
so that he doesn't lose.
Yes,
The
burst, stay
burst!
safe. He's dead.
Oh! That was so close. And Jim takes it 2-0. It's some really exciting matches there. That was super fun. Wine coming really, really close there in that final match.
Yeah, just couldn't just hold it together. Yeah. Wow, GG's though.
And we got a rare Jim super. Let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
The first one I've seen, I think.
I think that's like, is that his first one of the tournament?
As far as I know.
And you're right, he had paused so long, like he had to pull up a command list. Like, wait, what am I supposed to press?
It gets out the TI-83. He's like, hold on, let me calculate this. All right, RC won't kill. Do the
Like, I
super.
swear I saved this function at some point. What is this?
Oh man.
User joined your channel.
Consulting
Whoa.
the ancient texts on that one.
Well, that was an exciting match. So, who do we have coming up next?
Well, we actually have a streamer swap, and then we're going to get a Galnir versus Cruise Master. So we'll see everybody soon.